Welcome to another one of my videos. Help support this channel by subscribing. Now campers, let's all gather around and I'm going to tell you a tale. Just kidding. In this video we are talking about the Campfire Tales event. And I am actually going to show you one of the times that I went and failed the event so that I can give you pointers of what to do and what not to do. So let's take a look at that. Campfire Tales is an event, so it's random. Events spawn, I think, every 45 minutes, but you're not guaranteed which events will spawn. Once the Campfire Tale event has spawned, fast travel to the location. If you're not familiar with the event, it is located at Camp Adams, which is on the west middle side of the map. If you have insect repellent, this would be a good time to use it, and if you have the perk card Exterminator, this would also be a good time to use it. There are 2 fast travel points that you can come in. If you are the first to arrive, you will be set outside of Camp Adams. And if the event has already begun and it's into it, you will be actually dropped right into the middle of Camp Adams somewhere. So just be prepared because you might start engaging insects right away. This particular time, I was the first to arrive. It's kind of hard to do it on your own because at one point you'll be fighting insects towards the end and you still have to be gathering firewood. So it's a lot easier if you have at least one other person to help you. I went ahead and started the quest with just me there. If you notice, in the upper right hand corner, the event has already started on a timer. I have only about a little over 2 minutes to go talk to the scout leader, Penny. You can maybe wait another minute to see if anyone else will show up. I just went ahead and talked to her to get it going. I like to get on top of this one cabin by the bear because it's a good place to snipe and you can see basically the entire area. I also want to point out that I had talked to her the first time and it didn't do anything, so I had to come back and then I had to stay there until the next part of the event popped up. I'm not sure if it was because she just had not finished what she was telling me or because I actually left her when she was supposed to be talking to me. So you might want just to stay with her until it disappears and the next thing comes up. The next part is very easy. Just listen to her. When she finishes talking to you, some insects are going to come into the area. If you're by yourself, I would eliminate this first wave of insects first, and then you're going to go and destroy some shadows, which are just basically cardboard people. If the event is functioning correctly, there will be diamonds all over the place. These are the location of the shadows where you need to go destroy them. You can shoot at them or you can hit them with a weapon. In the upper right hand corner is a bar that will fill as you kill each shadow. So once it's filled, you know that you killed them all. Now you will listen to her again. When she stops talking this time, another wave of insects is going to come through, and then you're going to be asked to eat, drink, and emote. One note, you do need to be around the fire to do these eat, drink things, otherwise the bar won't fill. Here's one of my first errors. I tried to do the eat, drink, and emote from the cabin top, which is too far away. So you're going to have to go down to the fire, like I said, and do it around it. Otherwise, you won't get the bar to start filling. At this point, I found that the fastest way to fill the bar was just to go into my emotes and just keep doing them over and over and over, and you'll notice the bar start to fill. You can do the same one over and over again. She will talk again, and after that is done, another wave of insects will come in. At this time, you will be asked to collect firewood. There are 2 types, dry kindling and wet kindling. Don't ever pick up the wet kindling. I think it actually takes away from the bar. So your objective is to find dry kindling. There are a few trees that have this kindling. I just picked 2 and ran back and forth because by the time I would run to the other one, it would respawn again. One of the trees is in behind the cabin. When you turn around, it's off to your right. And the other one is behind the scout leader. I actually went back and reviewed the footage. It does not look like the wet kindling takes away from the bar. So I guess it's okay to go real fast and just grab it all. Once you get enough dry kindling to fill the bar, the next part of the quest will kick in. She will tell you a story, and then you will go look for a missing camper. Basically, you're just looking for items that the campers once owned. I had issues during this part of the event. The diamonds that normally pop up to show you where the missing camper items are never did until after I grabbed the items. So it took me a while to find each of these. I know there's one under the tent. It's a backpack. See, then the diamond showed up. I actually missed some items that were out there, but we'll get to that later. The next item is in one of the cabins. It's a box of insect pins. The cabin next to it usually has something in it, but at this time it did not. So I am guessing that either the items are scattered in different places or there are multiple items and then they're just in the same location but are not in every event. There is a dirt-filled jar in the cabin where the bear statue is outside of. Under the pavilion in the picnic area is a lunchbox, and that will be one of the items. I had a really hard time finding the final ones because there were no diamonds to help me out. But eventually I went back down to where the tents are, where I had first found the backpack. Next to the chairs with the covering where I found the backpack is a tent. Sometimes there's an item in here. Today there wasn't. This that I missed is actually next to the chair area that is covered. It is a wooden floor area. There's a pet rock located there. Finish off any insects that are still hanging around as you listen to her next part. And if you notice, I finally have another player that is helping me out. You will be listening to a camper's holotape. Once that is done, you will enter the last stage of the event, and a boatload of insects are going to be coming in, along with a boss. It could be a radscorpion or the counselor. The important thing here is to keep that bar in the upper right hand corner filled. So you got to grab dry kindling to keep it going. This is very important. You have to keep the fire going or you are going to fail this event. If you notice that the bar continues to gradually decrease, you're going to want to make sure you grab the dry kindling. Otherwise, you are going to fail. Well, you win some and you lose some. That's it for this video. If you found it helpful, like and subscribe.